The mindset you need to get where you want to get in life, you need to understand that you are worthy of these things that you want. So I seen a cool little analogy, a theory the other day. It's called the black coffee theory. I'm going to share it with you. So you can walk into a coffee shop and you can want a cappuccino. So you walk into this busy coffee shop, the barista's serving a bunch of people, and she asks you what you want, and you say, I'm not sure what I want. You want a cappuccino, but you're not sure what you want, but you just don't want a black coffee. And she's busy, she's talking to other people, she goes, what do you want? I don't know what I want, I just don't want a black coffee. The only thing significant that she's gonna hear is black coffee, right? Because you weren't specific about what you want. You were more specific about what you don't want. When you're specific about what you don't want, you're more likely to get what you don't want, right? You should have walked in and just said you wanted the cappuccino, but you told her what you don't want. All she heard about is what you don't want, and she give you what you don't want, right? And that's kind of how the universe works. You need to be specific with what you want out of life, right? You want a new car, but what car do you want? What color? What year? What spec? What brand? Have you searched online to see how much it is? Have you put out a plan how to put money aside to get this car? Are you taking the steps in order to make it happen? Or do you just want a nice car and you don't want the Toyota that you've got right now? You're always going to have the Toyota if you just focus on what you don't want. You focus on not wanting a job. You focus on not wanting to be fat. You focus on this. You focus on not wanting to be in this relationship, this, that, and the other. Be specific about the things that you actually want. Don't just write down you want a new house. Don't just write down you want a new car. Be specific. What does the house look like? What area is it in? Has it got a garden? Has it got a front garden? Has it got a drive? How many bedrooms has it got? What's the kitchen like? What's the bathroom like? Be specific. How are you going to decorate it? When you're writing things down, when you're trying to manifest these things, when you're trying to basically build a plan, a list of things that you want, figure out how to get them, figure out what's available, and have it stuck in your mind. I want this, 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 this. I want this to be like this to be like that, that to be like this. Specific. You'll get it a lot faster. Right, so you can just say, I wish I had more money. How much more money do you need? What specifically do you need? Go look at your bills. Go look, be honest with yourself about how many vacations you want. Be honest with yourself how expensive your car is going to be. Be honest with yourself how much your rent is going to be, or your mortgage, or whatever it is. And then be honest with yourself, how much money do you need to live the lifestyle that you want? Not just more money than you're on right now. You could be making 2K a month, and then you can say, oh, well, I'd be happy with 3K a month. Would you really? Why not just say 8K a month? Be honest with what you want out of life and then go for it and believe that you can have it. A big thing is people don't believe that they're capable of having these things. They feel like it's not for them. So they can't see themselves driving a nice car, even though their whole childhood all they could think about was having a Lamborghini, but they can't see themselves in a Lamborghini. So it's just never going to happen because they don't see that for themselves. You got to see these things. If you want a Lamborghini, you gotta be specific, write it down, look at the Lamborghini, see the price, how much is it monthly? Narrow it down, what are the possibilities? How much would I have to make in order to have a Lamborghini on finance? Or there's ways to get these things that you want, you've just never looked into them. You don't even believe they're possible, so you never look into these things. All you talk about is what you don't want. And the more you focus on what you don't want, the more you're gonna have what you don't want. Be loud about what you want. Be specific about what you want. Okay, so the $100 to $100,000, you heard that right. Challenge is happening in the Rich Forever School community. Get inside now while you still can, while it's still cheap. It's 60 pence a day. 60 pence a day to go from 100 to 100,000. Oh, but it's not possible. Oh, but it's already been done. It's already been done and it's going to be done again. You're just late to the boat. It's already been done. We're doing it again. Join the Rich Forever program, the Rich Forever community on school. The link's in the description. The link's attached to this video. The link is somewhere. $100 to 100,000. Can you afford to miss it? 60 pence a day. Get the fuck out of my face.